Hello everyone, as we return to the desert in Tales of the Tempest. Where last time we played, we were at Sansa. We talked with the elder there. That was the episode before that, but then we had to come back to Lauros, I think it was the name. I'm still playing as Forest. But you know what? Look at this ability here. Oh yeah! Does so much damage, everything dies in 2 hits or something. Get out of my way! There you go, everything dead. Quite cool with Forest with that ability, but it does cost a lot of TP. But something we also did last time was... Okay, wait. No, that was Telkis, okay, never mind. We got a little side quest where we had to go to the center of the desert again, the ruins of Le Morne. And there we had to look for a book. And after we got that book, we had to go back to Sansa. And then I had completely forgotten that I had to go to Laura, so... me being an idiot, I went all the way back to Sansa, just to go all the way back to Laura's again. You know what? I think it went alright. We didn't lose that much time, or at least I didn't. You guys lost even less time than I did. Ah, come on, my Luna Blow. Why do they always block me when I'm using it? Guess. Also, Forest is slow as heck. There you go. Didn't even do that much damage now. Forest does a lot of damage, but he also has kind of a TP absorber, because man does it go down quickly. Let me check very quickly with his abilities here. 13, 17, 23, 26, 25, 29, 39, 36. Yep, they're expensive. But I think... wait, let me check here. 8, 10, 12, 15, 18, 16, 14. And the most expensive one that we have is... like an improvement of an improvement. Wait, and Hell Rush... yeah, the Hell Rush is an improvement single. So with the double improvement. And his double improvement I think it was like 50 almost? Or 39. 39, there you go. That's Deadly Destruction. Deadly Destruction is already destruction. Okay, the destruction is just that. Okay. So his double thingy is 90p more, which is not that much comparatively, but everything else does take up a lot of TP. And where? Oh wait, there you go. I was starting to wonder where the little platform was. And we come back to already on the platform there. But where do I have to go now? Do I have to go back to the? If I have to go back to this main city, then that really? I'm gonna fight again. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say I'm gonna fight against some case. Really? At least that one does a lot of damage. Are you kidding me? You defended. Defend does remove a lot of damage though, because that was a 1100 or something hit. They just made that one into a 300 hit. Yellowstone, that's nice. Give me more stones. Would appreciate more of the... wait, where? There it is. I forgot that it's a little door that you have to go to. We were gonna stop at the inn in Loris to plan out how to... Are you kidding me? I need to go back. You know what? I'll be right back. There you go, we're back at Loris, and now we're gonna go to the inn. Okay, I kinda forgot about that thing. That little detail. Oh well, let's go ahead and go in there. Yep, we wanna stay at night. Oh. What are you doing, Arria? Who's coming out? Tilkis. I guess it's the most obvious choice, to be honest. Oh yeah, where is she going in the middle of the night? This doesn't bode well. I'm gonna go check. So like sending little doves of messages. Albert, you're here, aren't you? It's me, Arria. Wait, what? That guy? Why him? How are things going? Was there a patient in Loris? No, there were no patients there. Unfortunate. And what of the Lee camp uprising? They've changed their mind about the attack. Jana is safe. Well done. It would probably be best to cleanse Loris of Lee camp. We've let them run free for long enough. It's time we eliminate them. That includes Case and his friends. What are you saying, Albert? What's the problem, Albert? What's the problem, Arria? That village is full of Lycanth, including your traveling companions. With them cut out of the way, nothing will stand between us and the patients. True power will be mine at last. I refuse to settle for leading a few night brigades. But why? Case and the others haven't done anything wrong. It was fine to let them run free when they were just picking fights with the Pope, but the situation has changed. The Royal Knights are after the patients now. Have to secure the patients before they fall into the King's hand. But why would they have to die? I don't understand the question. The mere existence of Lycanth is a sin. They should be grateful they were allowed to live as long as they did. No, you're wrong. Albert, open your eyes. What happened to the kind Albert I grew up with? Please come back to me. When we were children, you were kinder and gentler than anyone. That wasn't kindness, Arria. It was cowardice, weakness. I was a terrified child, trembled in the face of the mighty. But no more. I understand now that as long as I have power, I have nothing to fear. Do you understand, Arria? This is almost over. We will eliminate Lycanth and then the Pope as well. He will be executed for the crime of summoning the spots. Then all that remains is the throne. I will become a king. I will make you queen, or empress, whatever you prefer. Albert, you're no longer the Albert I once knew, are you? Arria, do you remember our childhood? Remember the days we were covering from the ogres in the unforgiving frozen north? We attack Loris at dawn. Your job is done. Leave Loris immediately. I don't want to lose my best spy in the attack. Arria, I suspected you were the one leaking information to him. Dilkis, how long have you been here? More likely, more important, have you been standing there behind Arria the whole time? Did Albert not say anything? He's like, oh yes, her friend is there behind her. I don't care, I'm gonna talk, I'll continue to talk. How long have you been there? From the start. Something seemed off, so I followed you. I'm sorry. I grew up with Albert, I've been telling him everything. Albert was the one who told me to contact Chaos and Rubia in Jana, and it's my fault the Black Knights were always on our trail. I don't expect you to forgive me for what I've done, but I hope you will believe me when I say I'm sorry. Do you intend to abandon us and run away like he told you to? No. I have no intention of aiding or obeying Albert anymore. I want to tell the others everything and beg for another chance to fight by your sides. You're betraying your childhood friend. Are you okay with that? Yes. He is no longer the Albert I once knew. I realized something as I was watching Chaos. I want to do something I can to help him in his struggle with the hand fate dealt him with. I've never had the courage to face my own fate. I thought it was impossible, but I was wrong. There's something or someone you truly want to protect. A little thing like fate can't stand in your way. I'm going to fight my fate, and I'm going to fight to protect my precious friends. I understand. If you're that determined, I will trust you. Thank you, Tilkis. I'm glad to have met you. Nice. So it was not really to make a plan, it was just to get this cutscene. Okay. I guess it was an important cutscene as well, though. Everyone, Arria has something important to tell you. What up? What happened, Arria? The Black Knights are going to attack Loris. They're after us. Oh. I thought it was Forest for some reason. The Black Knights are going to attack Loris. They're after us and Tolt's group. Oh, are you sure? How do you know that? Arria, did you? There is no doubt that the Black Knights are coming. I know because I'm the one who told Albert our location. No way. Why would you do that? I can't believe it. Then you were a spy for the Black Knights all along? Yes. The reason Albert was able to track us this far was because of the information I gave him. I'm truly sorry. I see. Although it was strange, he was always a step ahead of us. Now it all makes sense. But why would you decide to reveal that now? Because Albert intends to kill you this time. I can no longer stand by and watch him kill innocent people for the sake of his ambitions. I can't take it anymore. Okay, so you think we should believe her? She might be lying to us. She isn't lying. I overheard Arria's secret meeting with Albert. Albert definitely said he's attacking at dawn. You're letting your feelings for Arria cloud your judgment. It's her fault that all this bad stuff happened to us, right? How are we supposed to just believe her now? Rubia certainly has a point, but if there's a chance of an attack at dawn, we need to be prepared for it. There's not enough time for us to get all of the villagers to safety. And on top of that, we have to avoid letting Tolls find out, or he might do something reckless. Hold on. What is wrong with all of you? What about dealing with Arria? Rubia, that's enough. Arria didn't run away. She came back to warn us of the danger. If she really wanted to betray us, she'd be long gone by now. I know you know that too, Rubia. Arria was certainly betraying us, but she's also saved us countless times, right? This isn't fair. You're making me look like the bad guy now. I like Arria too. That's why this is so hard. Arria, tell me the truth. Can we really trust you? Yes, you can, Rubia. Thank you. I know I don't have the right to ask this, but please, let me fight by your side again. Of course. It's going to be the hardest on you, because it means you're betraying Albert. I am prepared for that. Well, let's hurry outside the village and ambush the Black Knights. We can't let Toll find out about the attack. Okay then, you know what, I might even change my character again. Formation, members, Chaos, Forest, Rubia. Click this thing in. There you go. That should be fine. And or should we take someone else? Well, if we're fighting against what are they called? Some knights, then I think my fiery weapon should do quite the job here. What do we do now then? Do we just go out? Yeah, there they are. At dawn. Well, I guess it is dawn. Dawn is when it starts to become Sunday. Well, if it isn't our rebels. Arria, turned traitor, have you? I've decided to fight for what I believe in. Call off your attack right now, or you'll regret it. So you intend to stop us now, then? Fascinating. I want to see you try. Go. Is it gonna be us against Albert as well, or just his black... Okay, just his Black Knights. Come on. Ah, come. Help! Help! I'm a little bit surrounded. Are you there you go, let me do my stuff. Can't do anything in here, can I? You know what then? Let's go, beasts. Oh, that was about it, I guess. Yay! Oh! Okay, let's gain a level. Guardian. Oh, nice. And I've wasted so many lemon gills, but you know what? I think that's fine. Impressive. Very well. Face my unrivaled power. The bell tolls for you. You know what then? I have just the answer for this. Too. You know what it's called? It's called Beast Mode. Come on, taste my Avalon Fury. This does make... No, my TP is gone. Ow, 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 ow. There you go, one of them is done. Oi, 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 oi. You know what I need? I need myself a miracle kill. And... And... No, another... I guess I can't now. Oi, 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 my friend. You know what? Do I have some? I should have a lot of them. Yeah, there you go. He has now 15,000 HP still. Okay, well, time for these down then. Oh, come on. Rubia, heal me. You know what? Yeah, hit me more, come on. Yes, more. A bit more, come on. Yeah, there you go, that. I can't transform, I can only transform once per fight. Well, that's a bit of a shame. You know what? Let's go ahead and use one of the lemon gales because I have so many of them. And I've already wasted so many of them as well. I think it's just fine if I use them. Come on. Now think about it. This game does not have the grade system, right? Like the other games have had. Or maybe they have, but I've just never paid attention to it. And that might also be the case. So I'm gonna go ahead and check at the end here. Because sometimes they were like, oh, in other Tales of games there are often like a grade system that is used for the New Game Plus mode. And no, there is no grade system, or at least if there is, it's not shown to us. And Bergamot, recovery, see, that one's a nice one. But maybe not nice for Chaos, because I do want him to be at half HP most often. How could I? No, I knew this would happen from the beginning. Arria. How I could hope. How I could I hope to rule the world? How could I hope to rule the world when I couldn't even control you? Albert. Arria. That's where your problem is, man. Try to control her. You don't need to control her. You need to work together. Well, you should have worked together. I didn't like him, but I feel kinda sorry for him now. He was prepared for this. This was how he lived his life. Albert was born into a family of knights that was crushed by the king. I'm sure that's why he was so desperate to gain power. In the end, he was burned by the flames of his own ambition. Arria, are you ready? Yes, let's go. But what I mean with the grade system is like... Oh wait, you know what, let's wait until this is finished. Farewell, Albert. I'm gonna talk when we walk around. Farewell to the past. That's a nice title. But... in most other ones that I've played, at least... not even that I've played, but the ones that I have now in my head. Or maybe not even that. I don't... let me think again. Because I know that Vesperia has it, as well as the more newer ones have it too, the grade system. I don't remember if Legendia had it too, but I think it did. I think the first one also had it. I mean, by first one I mean Fantasia. Destiny, I'm not sure anymore if it had it or not. But you always had like a little grade system. Like, you use an item, minus 0.02 or something like that. Or you'd finish the fight in less than 10 seconds. You gained a lot of points with that one. I think it was like half a grade or even like 5 grades sometimes. And I think most of them were like very minimal. It's like half a grade, 0.2, 0.1. But if you, for example, use an item, you would lose points. If you, for example, had your main character die, you would lose a lot of points. And I'm noticing that my character is almost dead here. You would lose a lot of points with the like deaths. Even like if an AI died, you would lose a bit less points than if your character died. I think it was like minus 10 or something like that. If your main character died in some games. And that would then accumulate for the whole game. And at the end, your grades would be then used for your New Game Plus and stuff like that. For example, you would then have, I think around the average would be like 2,000 to 3,000 points. Or maybe even 1,000 to 2,000. And some that are really grindy can get up to 3,000 sometimes. But I think it's rather simple to grind grade in most of the games. But with those grades you could then go to New Game Plus, and there you could, for example, give yourself a bit of a bonus, like keep your XP from I don't remember if you could keep your XP. Maybe you could. Maybe some of them would allow that, but most of the regular ones are keeping your money, keeping your items, like your apple gears, your lemon gears and stuff like that. And then other ones would be more like specific, like earn double geld, earn 10 times the geld, earn 10 times the XP, earn half XP if you want to make it harder for yourself as well. And then you also have like unlock specific things. For example, in Xillia 2, I think, if you have a New Game Plus, you can play with I'm stunned. You can play with the main character's voice activated, because normally he doesn't use his voice. And when you use the New Game Plus, you can have him speaking, which is, I find, a rather weird choice, but it's kind of cool that it allows that. So it would then, because in that game you have like a bit of a weird system where you can multiple choices you can choose in most cutscenes. I think it was like you can say this or you can say that. If you say the first one, you'll have a bit more friends with him, and him. If you use the other one, you'll have friends with him, and this one. And then you could improve your what is it called? Affection with most of the characters. I know what they would want to say again with the grade. I don't remember if it was something specific I wanted to go for. So this game doesn't have it. At least I don't see one. Like, it could be that we have one, but it's like hidden. That could also be something. And now I think about it, didn't we get like a new weapon as well? No. Was it an accessory? We got this one, the recovery one. Reduce the length of status effects. Okay, it's way worse than I thought it was. Avalon boots. Improve speed in battle. No one might even take that one. Because sometimes I'm like very annoyed that I'm so slow. Forest I think would need it the most though. But if I remember, if I think about it, I don't tend to play New Game Plus. Like in most games that I play like once. And then normally, oh, it's a sage thingy, okay. Oh, it's a herb, bergamot, okay. But I tend to not play games over and over again. Some do like that. I tend to not enjoy it. Because I tend to be like, I play a game once, and then I have had my fill, and then I stop. In most cases. Have there been... I don't know if there have been cases where I played through the whole New Game Plus, because I know when I started the Tales of Legendia New Game Plus, but only for a little while. It's like I just wanted to see some of the bonuses that they had there, because they had like unlocked costumes as well, which is also something that I really enjoyed in most of the Tales of games, where you have like specific costumes or accessories you can give to your character, and it would be changed on your model, which I find kind of funny in most cases. And also something that I noticed is the weapons do change, but they don't change drastically. Because I noticed that my sword is different, and also Forest's axe is also different. But it's a bit of a shame that they didn't do the thing that I said with the coloring. Because it's rather simple to do that in code. In most cases. It could be that they made some weird things and it's ultra complicated, but considering that they've done it with elements, I don't think it's that difficult. So I'm really wondering why they didn't just do that as well for the weapons. It's like, oh, you have a white weapon. Oh yeah, it's still regular weapon. Or you have a fiery weapon. Oh, it's still brown and or grey in most cases. It's like Forest's weapon is still grey. His slashing, the slashes he does is the icicle blade. Okay, that's a weird item. Like an armor or something? I gotta check that one out. But they made it for the slashes, I noticed as well, like a long time ago. Never talked about it though. Because if I have like a... There you go, there it is. Oh, that's kinda cool. Would have been quite nice to have a little while ago. But is it strong against fire? Yeah, it would have been nice to have in the in the desert, that's for sure. But the slashes, they become the elements. Why didn't they do the same for the weapons themselves? A bit weird of a comparison again. I'm kind of bringing this game up a lot in this game, like Avalon code. Because that game you can also have like specific weapons, and then you can add different elements to it. And in that game, it changes color, like so much. Because it's so funny. Because you can add like, let's say that the base sword, let's say it like that, is paper, or yeah, let's call it paper, because it's another one. Nice. It doesn't have any element on it. If you add some element, it looks like iron, like a very regular iron. But you can have like iron elements that you can pick up and find in specific monsters. And you can put that one in your sword. And then your sword becomes like an iron sword. And it changes texture to be a lot more of a dark grey. If you have then a lot of iron on your sword, you can improve it from iron sword to become a steel sword, kind of like this game as well, where if you have like First improvement, red. Second improvement, fire. Third improvement, I don't remember what it was, but it was some kind of, it was like Inferno or something like that. And in that game, or in Avalon Code, you could also, I think it was, the maximum was 3 levels, like iron, steel, obsidian. But wait, oh wait, no, obsidian was stone. Because you could have then stone, boulder, and obsidian or something like that as well. And something funny as well in that game was that you could like mix and match. Like if you have like gold, you can also get like gold element. And then if you put gold and iron on top of it, it makes like a what is it called again now? It's not Legierung, that's in German. It's like if 2 metals. When 2 metals are mixed together, they have a specific name. I don't remember the name now. But you get that kind of sword, but somehow it becomes weaker because those two don't mesh well together. But you could also have then, I think in Avalon Code with the elements, what they've done is they get like specific effects or special effects, where it's like I make a slash. Not only is it like a bit reddish, but it gets like a fiery slash or something like that. If I remember correctly. Could be that I'm like really in the in my mind is how I thought it to be, but might be a bit different. I did make a let's play of Avalon Code, so you guys can check that one in like the middle part, and you will see I might have like a copper sword, or I might have like an iron sword or an iron hammer, because you get like a very amount, no, 4 different weapons I think in the game, if I remember correctly. It's like, oh wait, you get 4 different weapon types, but you get like 3 different weapons per type, and at the end you get even, I guess it's a bit of a spoil, so I'm not gonna say that one now. And you would also have then special fusion, what do you call that? Like in this game where you, if you for example upgraded a specific item with a specific code. Wait, let me finish this fight and I'll show you guys what I mean to say, because fighting and doing and talking gets a bit confusing at times for me. So let's see. For example, my Shiden over here. My Shiden is an artifact. This specially created through another item, and because I upgraded that item in a specific way, it got to be a Shiden. In Avalon Code you have a similar thing, where it's like, oh, I have a sword, if I put holy on it and some different ones, it's like you have a very specific code, which is really cool. But sometimes it gets annoying to collect all the codes from the different items that you have. But for example, you can have like a sword with justice and holy. Then it becomes like a Excalibur or something like that. The nice thing is you can always interchange it. It's like, it's not set in stone. In that game, nothing is set in stone really. It's like you find an enemy. You know what? I want a really tough fight. You scan the enemy, and you give him like iron, loads of different elements, and it's like, now I gotta fight against this enemy. 1 damage, 1 damage, 1 damage. Like, it becomes really nice at times. You can also do the different, the opposite. It's like, this enemy is really tough. You know what? I'm gonna scan him, and then I'm gonna pick iron and copper. And then I'll also pick like, oh wait, I think there was even one that's better. Like, if you pick copper, and then sickness, because you have also different kinds of elements. And what I would do, it would change the, not the type, but the bonus of it from copper, sickly copper or something like that, to rust, which would be even weaker than copper or sick. So it makes it an enemy even weaker against you, which I found. Wait, Where do I have to go? I'm not going back all the way, but did I have to go back all the way here? I do not remember. Where am I supposed to go? I'm just going this way, but I don't even know if that's the way I'm supposed to be. Like here we were at the 2 gates, right? Yeah, I don't think I need to go to the north gate. That's to the ogre place. I think this way is correctly, but I might end it here. But well, the system in Avalon could have found to be really interesting. It's like a gimmick that goes beyond everything that I've seen in most other games, which I really appreciate that game for. So if that guy's interested you for a little bit on the game, I'm gonna go ahead and put the annotation for my playlist of that game. It's also my most watched video, which I guess is normal because that game is rather rare. Almost nobody has played it. Oh, almost nobody has heard of it. Like I was really impressed because a friend of mine, like I went to a specific school, and then one of my better friends in that school then really adores that game too. It's like you're the first person I know that knows that game. It was really impressive for me, and I'm gonna say, you guys, go watch that as well, because that game really nice. But anyway, that was it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.